As you can see, I have a new project here. This is the little Tikes refrigerator. Okay, so now that I have figured out the design I'm gonna do, it's time to get this thing washed up because it actually has a thrift store smell to it. I can't smell it right now, but yesterday I could really smell it when I brought it up here. Every so often I just get a wave of the scent. So yeah, it definitely needs to be washed. So I'm gonna start by popping out the ice maker, hopefully without breaking anything, and the knobs on like the radio part, and probably the back cover, which is cardboard, and hopefully I don't break any of those little pieces back there either, so let's see how it goes. I tried to get the ice maker out, but I only got the bottom two things to pop out, but I could hear the plastic cracking while I was pulling, and those little things to hold it in are really good grips for the plastic, and they are very hard to get out. So I decided the best option was to not pull it out so that I didn't break it, so that's just gonna have to get taped off like when I'm painting. I did get out the little turning knobs for the radio part. They were pretty easy, as you could see in the other clip. That one popped out on me and I was not expecting it. So now I'm gonna try and get the back of it off. It's just trying to get the little peg things out without breaking them are really impossible. So I'm thinking I might need to just have them break and maybe have to just use some bolts later on to hold the cardboard on. Now I'm going to try to take off the refrigerator door stickers and the sticker by the ice maker part, or the radio part I should say. As you can see, I finally got the back of it off, and I think what I'm going to do now is take off these like little trays that are in here, or like a tray guard, whatever you want to call them, like a shelf type spot. Since I was able to get the other ones off, maybe we'll see how it goes. As you can see, I've pulled off the stickers now, the bottom wooden panel. I even did the inside of the refrigerator, the little panels here, and then on the back. And I got most of them popped out. I did try to pop these out again because I had found a tool that was working, and I got the bottom two out and then it cracked a little in the bottom, so I just shoved it back in there and I just hot glued the little crack. It's not very noticeable, so. Okay, now to start the painting process, I put masking tape over the drink dispenser area because I couldn't get it out. And when I got my spray paint today, I bought one of these little trigger hand grip things for the spray paint, so hopefully it'll help me make even layers of paint, and I guess it's kind of a trial run to see if it actually works. So let's get started. I ended up running out of spray paint while I was working on this, but I realized it covered pretty well, so I didn't need another can of it. So I set this in my basement for about 5 months, and I'm hoping it had enough time to stick to the plastic, so hopefully it'll not chip. I have not worked on any other parts of it since I last spray painted it, so I'm going to start now with taking the tape off the water dispenser and working on a new cardboard backing for it, and like hand painting some fruits and stuff on it just to make it look like an inside of a refrigerator. Also, I have a battery operated light I want to put in there. As you can see, this is what it looks like after spray painting on the inside. The doors got spray painted on the inside, but they didn't get fully covered. You can see different areas where I got paint when I probably shouldn't have got it on there. That's also when you could tell I was running out of paint. But I think what I'm going to do is just find some contact paper lead and see if that helps it in any way. Otherwise, we might end up spray painting it later on or painting it with something else. I'm going to put those shelf panels back in and the wooden panel that used to be on the bottom of it back on and go from there.